He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Mr. Hitchens, are you a closet believer?
No, a point of agreement between the rabbi and myself is that the human species, mammalian, primate, so on, though it undoubtedly is, and made out of the dust of exploded suns, does have a need for, I would say, the transcendent would be one word, the numinous, even the ecstatic. Wouldn't trust anyone who hadn't felt this. And it has obviously to do with landscape, light, music, love, and I think also a permanent awareness of the transience of all things, and the melancholy that invests all this. So it isn't just gaping happily at a sunset while listening to music. You're doing that knowing that it can't last for very long. Very important part of the awareness. People who didn't have this would, I think, be beyond autistic. But there's no need for the supernatural in this at all. There is no supernatural dimension of which this gives you a share. And yes, of course, for poetry and literature, we are rather stuck with the pathetic fallacy, if you know what I mean. The pathetic fallacy is giving human attributes to material things. So we're tempted to do that too.
Rabbi, can Hitchens be saved?
Just on the word evil, though, I personally find it a word you absolutely have to have. I decided this in Iraq, as a matter of fact, after I'd seen the Saddam Hussein's attempt with chemical weapons to destroy the Kurdish people of northern Iraq, and seen the, as it were, the stench of evil. I thought, now everything else that you could say about Saddam Hussein, psychopathic dictator, mass murderer, genocidalist, bad guy, as some people used to call him, things of this kind, wasn't up to it. There was a surplus value to totalitarianism, a sort of a numinous bit, a shimmer around it, that meant that evil is a word we could not do without.
Do you see in he who speaks up for the numinous the possibility of belief? Do you smell a potential person of faith in Hitchens, or no way, no how?
I think, no, I mean, to be perfectly honest and not to make a cheap joke about it, I think that Christopher is a person of tremendous, impressive faith, not the faith that I have at all, but faith in justice, faith in goodness. I mean, what he's done with much of his life is, I think, really awe-inspiring. That doesn't mean for a minute that I think that he's being dishonest about his lack of faith in the things that I believe, but does he have faith in a different sense? Absolutely.